Nylander, News 4 Tucson.
All right, Course, thank you for that. Well, in other news, the Arizona Democratic Party is endorsing Arizona Senator Mark Kelly to be Vice President Kamala Harris's running mate. And right now, Kelly is among a short list of candidates being vetted by the Harris campaign.
But there is some anxiety in Democratic circles surrounding a Mark Kelly VP pick. News 4 Tucson's political specialist Eric Fink is live in studio with us to explain. Eric.
Well, guys, some Democrats are nervous that if Mark Kelly is on a ticket with Kamala Harris and they win the White House in November, Kelly, of course, would have to leave the Senate. Then there would be an appointment for 2 years by Governor Katie Hobbs, and then there would very likely be a competitive special election in 2026. Some Democrats, they don't want to take that risk, but a longtime political consultant and a veteran of campaigns says otherwise.
This is not about me. I mean, this is about the future of this country. You know, whether we want to take this country back to 2016 and 2020 when the world was a much more dangerous place when Donald Trump was president of the United States.
Arizona Senator Mark Kelly is on Vice President Kamala Harris's shortlist to be her running mate. Navy combat pilot, astronaut, husband of Gabby Giffords, centrist Democrat from a swing state that President Joe Biden won in 2020 by fewer than 11,000 votes. But there could be a wrinkle. If the Harris-Kelly ticket wins the White House this November, Kelly would leave the Senate and Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs would appoint his replacement. Then comes a special election for his seat in 2026, and some Democrats fear Republicans could flip the seat in 2 years. Doug Cole is a longtime political consultant. He worked on the late Senator John McCain's 2 presidential campaigns. Cole says that future scenario shouldn't come into play at this pivotal moment.
You got to look at what's in front of you right now, what the playing field is right now. And if I was advising Democrats, I would be advising them we've got to keep the White House. We cannot turn it back over to the other party. Mark Kelly would bring a good border portfolio with him, because that's polls show that's a weak point for the vice president.
Does the vice presidential running mate matter?
Well, yes, it does, because they may add a point or two to the ticket, but if it's a bad choice and they do poorly on the campaign trail, it's a drag on the ticket. And a point or two is this election.
And the Harris campaign says it will choose a running mate by August 7th. That's the deadline for candidates to appear on the ballot in Ohio. Doug Cole says another name to watch closely, Governor Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, a popular governor in a swing state with 20 electoral votes this fall. Arizona, on the other hand, has 11. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson. Monica, back to you.